Okay, my name's Martin, and I'm a graduate student at the University of Ottawa. I've sort of lived all over the place during my life. I mean, I was born in Saskatchewan, Canada, lived for a few years in Minnesota, lived for almost a year in France, and then I came out here just about a year and a half ago now. So I've kind of gotten a lot of different experiences from around the world. I was sort of raised, more, I guess you'd call it, in a liberal home where I was exposed to a lot of different religions, a lot of different cultures, a lot of different people, and sort of I've taken to my personal ideas to be, kind of study a little bit of everything. So I've taken religion courses during my university and so on, so I studied Christianity, Islam, Judaism, and now starting a year ago when I started meeting some Baha'is around Ottawa, I started learning a lot about the Baha'i religion. Okay, so I guess a little under a year ago, several Baha'is who live in the same building as me, they were sort of going around and sort of doing an outreach thing to start some Book 1 classes. So I figured, why not? It's a good idea, and they gave me a brief description of it on it's teaching sort of basic teachings of morality and stuff like that. It's always a good thing, no matter even what it's about. So I went and participated in the Book 1 group that they had going, and yeah, it was really interesting, and all became pretty good friends. And sometime later, this is now about 2 months ago, she mentioned that she was starting up children's classes in the building for as part of the Book 3, and just asked if I wanted to help out. I mean, other people are doing most of the organizing, but we always need more people to help run the activities and so on. So I figured that I could probably do that a little bit. I've worked with kids in the past at language camps and stuff like that, so I always like working with kids. It's always fun. So we've got there's a few groups going now, a few junior youths and a few more people doing the Book 1s, and I'm working with little kids, which is, let's see, what is it, ages 5 through 10 roughly. Probably the biggest impact on our direct community here, talking about in our apartment building, is just creating a community, because as I mentioned earlier, just because normally it's just filled with people who live in their own little apartments. You never see anybody else, never speak to anybody. Now after these, on our part now, I've gone through just about the entire building. I'm knocking on doors, meeting people, and even if in the end they didn't decide to take part in the class or anything, now we know them. We see them in the halls, now we say hello, and then the people who actually have started participating, you actually start to know them, you become friends, and that's how you start to create a better community in the building. It's really improving the interaction they have with other people, so ultimately through that they do create a better community.